Sorry, this is a necessity. Welcome to Puff and Polish. I'm gonna be tackling my closet. In the preview, it did not look so great. I gotta work at 3. It's 12:37 p.m. So I have just about 2.5 hours, a little over, to try and tackle my closet. Obviously, we have a bunch of just mainly junk on the top of our closet for some reason. I did end up selling one of my dressers to get a bigger one with me and my boyfriend, but we have not gotten that far, so all of my clothes have been on the ground. Aww. Yes, a lot of the paperwork in here is mostly his, so I'm probably just gonna set that aside for him to go through. But that still gets like all the papers and stuff out of this closet too, because this is a closet for clothes, not for papers. I don't want to talk too much into this because like I said, I do have only a little bit over 2 hours until I have to go to work. Obviously, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of everything, but yeah, let's get started. Empty. And I do have a hard time saying no to like getting rid of things. So we're gonna do our best today. Hopefully we get a little bit of somewhere getting some of that stuff down. But so box number 1 has a little bit of bins, coloring books in it. I was really into a lot of coloring books back like a couple years back, but I'm 22 now, so I don't think I need like stencil-y stuff. So yeah, so this, take a trip down memory lane with me, guys. This is just like pretty much an empty notebook. So I'm probably gonna keep this. This is a baby book that we were given for our daughter, but we never used it. So I'm probably just gonna get rid of this and try to sell it. This is a little Disney cookbook. I just thought it was so cute when I got it. Not necessarily to actually cook things from, but I just loved the thought of like cooking little Disney themed stuff. I see it all the time on TikTok with people doing it, so I'm gonna keep this just because I do love Disney. I also probably am gonna keep this coloring book just because it says "go fuck yourself, I'm coloring," and it just has a bunch of like swear words in it that you can color. My aunt actually gave this to me. She's so chill. She smokes too, so she's pretty laid back. But I am gonna keep this. I'm also gonna keep this one. Again, it's a Disney coloring book. My aunt also got this for me, and I still haven't colored in it, so I'm probably gonna end up keeping it. This coloring book is really to just like try and like relax and focus your mind in coloring. I'm probably not gonna keep it because it looks like I've only colored in it one time, and it just doesn't look like interesting or appealing to me, so I'm probably just gonna get rid of it. I don't know if you guys can see this, but me and my boyfriend, when we had first gotten together, a little bit after we first got together, we ended up coloring in this notebook, and on this side, this is what I colored, and this is what he colored. This was like after one of my shifts when I used to work at McDonald's. He came and we chilled in the back of his car, and we ended up coloring for like maybe an hour. So unfortunately, just because it is those 2 pages, I probably am gonna end up getting rid of this. Sorry, babe. But I just don't want it to be taking up too much space, and I know that I'm not gonna end up coloring in it again. So same with this one, only colored in it once, so it's a no. I am gonna keep these curtain lights just because for our daughter's room, this is kind of like what a theme I wanted for her. I just we don't have curtains for her room yet. But I do want to keep these. They are like Bluetooth and sound sync and everything, so that would be pretty cool to put in her room. So this is a keep. I honestly have no idea what these screws are for, but just in case we do end up needing them eventually at some point, I am gonna end up keeping these. An empty bin. Already one down. The stuff that we are keeping, I am still gonna keep out, just in case they do end up fitting together with other things in another bin. Okay, our next bin is this big bin. The last one was also a big bin. This one still has quite a little bit more books and stuff in it. This is pretty much a plain notebook. I'm gonna keep it because I do end up going back to school here soon for my nursing degree, so I'm gonna keep this. This one I could probably also use. This is a Lego set. I am gonna put it in the maybes because I do like to do Lego sets and puzzles. But depending on how much I get through, I really could be giving this a no. Keeping this. This journal was for last year. I really only dated it and didn't really even use it, but it's all messed up because the dates are wrong, so this is a goner. This is a weekly planner. I used to use this, but I am going to keep it because I do need to get back into the routine of using one of these. Same with these little daily planners. I am going to keep these. This is supposed to be like a little book light thing. I am going to get rid of this because I've never even used it. Yeah, there's like no battery in here. So, and I've had it forever, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Another empty bin. With this bin being empty, I am going to put some of the stuff that I am keeping back into this bin. That way I can just put it up top and get rid of some room down here. I know I said maybe on this, but I probably am gonna end up keeping it just so that I can put it together, and if it doesn't like work out or anything, then I can just get rid of it again. Okay, everything's fit in here. I am gonna move it to up there instead of having it stay down here with me. I do know that I am gonna end up keeping this for me and my boyfriend. My boyfriend is also a YouTube content creator. So this light would benefit the both of us, so I am gonna end up keeping it. This little bin we're gonna go through, it just has like a bunch of like smaller cords, charms, stuff like that. But again, like loose charms I don't use, I could be getting rid of. And we don't need this many chargers. A phone case. Pretty sure this doesn't even fit my phone anymore because I got a new one, so I'm gonna end up selling it. More screws. I am gonna end up keeping these. So I did make a pile of just cords, so I am going to go through this and see which ones we do and don't use. box. It's a lot better than what it was. I'm just gonna put it to the side though. I don't want to put it in an actual box yet, just in case that stuff can fit into another box. Now I'm gonna go through this one. This one I think is gonna be pretty easy. It just looks like it has some books and pictures that I printed out. This is a self-care journal that my cousin got me a couple years ago. I still haven't used it, but I am gonna end up keeping it because again, I do need to get back on the track of this. And it's empty, so I can always like start fresh. So these are just a bunch of index cards with medical terminology, but I am going to keep them. Stuff that was in this bin, I just transferred into here to try and get rid of this one. And it actually worked out great. This stuff fits in here perfectly. I am just gonna put this bag of pictures and stuff on top of this and then put this on top of the other one that we just did. Okay, what's next is these 3 bins. I already know one is full of keepsake stuff from our daughter, so that one is gonna be kept, and it's this one, I believe, down here. This bin is full of bills and important stuff that I need. This bin is filled with my random papers, so we're gonna go through this. All being keepsake stuff too, I am just gonna combine this little bin into this one just so that all papers are put together and not in so many like separate ones. Okay, compared to how full this was and it being pretty much 2 separate bins, this is actually pretty good. I am going to end up going through another bin and probably putting that bin into the smaller one or some into this one. garbage bags, and there's more garbage, but it's mostly paper, so I don't have anything to put them in right now. I was able to fit that other stuff in here, so this one's gonna also go up top. I know there's nothing up top right here, but hey, I'm gonna go through our clothes and just like get rid of like singled hangers real quick. Some hangers or cleared out some hangers, but I also just ended up going through my clothes while I was in there, so I am gonna get rid of these. So because of me keeping this for me and my boyfriend, I am just gonna put it back up here. We're all inside. I am gonna put the rigs and stuff back up on this side, just because I'm not cleaning them or anything. I was just getting them out of the way so that I wouldn't knock anything down. These weren't empty. Actually this one isn't, and this one isn't. So I am gonna get rid of this one. So I actually forgot that I had this bin in this corner. So it was hiding under an oversized hoodie thing that I wanted. So we are gonna go through this real quick. down, so I'm gonna put it back up top. I actually did get rid of quite a few things and reorganized it, which it looks a lot better. I don't know if you guys are able to see, but it does go down a little ways, so it's not filled to like the brim with everything. I have this little bit of books down here that I'm going to go through real quick, but some of them I kind of already have read, or some of them just don't really catch my eye anymore, so I am going to go through this real quick. Okay guys, it is 1:54 right now. I do have to leave in about 20 minutes to get to work, but that is it for this video. Next one will be coming out next Sunday, so make sure you subscribe. Hope you guys liked it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.